transport services to Quetta were halted and internet access disrupted as violence escalated across Balochistan following claims of rebellion and a sweeping security response by Pakistani forces. Public life across large parts of Pakistan's Balochistan province has been severely disrupted as transport services to Quetta were suspended and internet access cut following a sharp escalation in violence linked to a rebel offensive. Bus services connecting Quetta with other major cities were halted on Saturday due to security concerns, leaving hundreds of passengers stranded at Rakhni and other transit points. Transport officials said. Operators said services would remain suspended until further notice. Ours were also now learning that in light of the situation, transport services to Quetta and Balochistan have been halted. Give us more details about this as well as the internet shutdown that is in place in Balochistan.
Well, yes, the public life across the large parts of the Balochistan province have been severely disrupted as transport services to Quetta was suspended and internet access cut following a sharp acceleration in violence linked to a militant offensive, and bus services connecting Quetta to other major cities were halted on Saturday due to the security concern, leaving hundreds of passengers stranded and also other transit points. Transport officials told and also operators said that services would remain suspended till the further notice. So definitely you can clearly see that the situation is right now tense, and also in the coming time also this continues to remain tense, and that's why the suspension of the services will also continue. The shutdown comes at a time of heightened tension in the province after the Baloch Liberation Army announced the launch of the second phase of its armed campaign named Operation Europe, and also there were internet blackout, the transport hubs in daily life. The shutdown has begun to spill into the everyday life. Internet services were suspended in several parts of the Quetta, making it difficult for the people to in fact work, study, or even stay in touch with their families. And the small businesses in fact reported slower activity, while routine communication all but sales, and also the travel has also been impacted. As I earlier mentioned, air and travel services were either pushed back or stopped in some areas, adding to the uncertainty for those trying to leave or return to their area. Provinces and the school have not been spared. There are schools that have been affected, and across the province, residents describe an atmosphere of unease. Yes.
Arzu, additionally, are we learning to know when this internet blockade will be lifted, as well as when transport services will return back to normalcy?
Well, as we are getting to know from the officials that this will continue as of now. There is no particular time period that has been issued, but yes, this would remain suspended until the further notice, because right now also the acceleration that can clearly be seen in the violence linked to the militant offensive, and as the bus services that have been affected, the schools have been postponed. If you talk about the school have not been spared, the cadet college